I did.
I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings,
Maybe
but
back,
Charles,
man.
something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Automatic first down.
Purdy now to throw.
Oh!
Sack is complete on the diving effort. And he'll be brought down at the 27. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Purdy looking to throw.
Make it up, boy!
That's going to be caught.
Jeez.
It's a 49er touchdown. Juwan Jennings on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point try now for Moody. And the lead is now 2.
78-76.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just say
Get
this
possession
instead.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing. Prescott. Completes this one to Pickett. Now inside the 25, George Pickens. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have regained the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 5. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns.
Snap the ball.
We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
And again.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
That's on 7 times.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be third and forever. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. It's a gain of 11, but there's... It's 4th down. And now a tip of the cap to the man under center, Charles. He just went over 400 yards passing in this ball game. He's got the touchdown passes to boot, taking pretty good care of the ball. Just all around a really solid performance.
Yeah, just check, and check, right? Because he certainly showed he was worthy of the trust that his team put in him. A handful of touchdowns to his credit thus far. Now he's just crossing off yardage. His name has to be in serious discussion for player of the game.
George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback to run it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Toss left to Elliott. And he is in. For a Cowboy touchdown. 18 yards for Ezekiel Elliott as his guys are able to extend their lead. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Flushed out right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this is caught. Jennings. Now he's into the clear again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juwan Jennings, 59 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest.
Oh,
and this
shit.
is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Cooks on the quick slant. Now he's loose again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 58 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. There he goes again. And across the zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Juwan Jennings, 59 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
Then here the defense wins. Prescott from the gun. He's got this to Pickens. Now he's into the clear again. George Pickens. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, my God.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion and unsuccessful.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Play action. Now Purdy. That ball caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, 59 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Out of the gun, Purdy. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught. So they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.
Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Got the ball back.
Back to throw, Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy under pressure. They got him again. Eric Kendricks make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. Pressure again, and down he goes again. DeMarvion overshowed. That's back sacks, and it brings up
Defense
4th
that good?
down.
He is that trash.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's the, what the? That's so slow. That shit felt so damn slow. What the fuck? Dude, open right there.
Is going to get him the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And down he goes. The 49ers get them.
All right, man.
Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow them a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is
4
second
minutes,
and long.
4:20.
Here's
5-point
Prescott.
game. He got it, and he dropped it.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down
Third
on
and
him
20.
there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and a mile.
He caught it.
There taken in by Ferguson.
I thought he was going to drop it.
Getting this one across the
See, they were right there.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards
10.
receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything he could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Let that ball in. Now got open. I don't know how the hell. You're not seeing it.
The 49er offense set to get
choosing
this
a Pacific
drive underway.
receiver to throw the ball to.
Stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th.
Now guys who are open.
How does that translate here? I would imagine
Have nowhere to go.
Defense.
Definitely with the defense because
Pushing the
anytime
tackle.
anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. Throwing here, Purdy.
Again.
And he's taken down.
Someone was down to the ground. That's
That's
number 11. That's number 10. That's 10 on number 11.
Continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one,
defense,
they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. Now he's loose at the 4. Inside the 20. Brandon Ayuk. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have moved on.
What are you doing?
And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. Scoring some 3-play drive, and it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception.
They got a touchdown there, CD Lamb. They got a touchdown. Baker got a touchdown. Cooks got a touchdown. They got a touchdown. I'm glad it's there. White guy got a touchdown. CD Lamb got a touchdown.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. He's probably someone they want to get more involved at this point. Second quarter down on the scoreboard, you know that he can be a threat.
And because he's such a threat, as well as so productive, I'm with you on this. They've got to get him the ball more, give him more opportunities for them to have a chance to erase that lead.
Certainly they'll be looking to get him even more in the mix this go-around. Prescott to throw it. Incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Lucky son of a bitch. Got to get the ball to Cooks.
Up the middle. Here's
get the ball to Elliott.
And he'll be tackled at the 45.
Couple yards, 2 yards.
Just 2.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
28 touchdowns. No
interception. An expected passing situation.
Won the game against the Packers.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen. Elliott trucks over, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the 1st half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
What the hell was that? You know?
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh my God, lucky again.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a
Pitch.
catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Here's Prescott.
You
The Niners get there and bring him down. Leonard Floyd, his second sack of the night.
Sacked 4 times.
Now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Prescott throwing the ball.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it. And he'll pop that ball free.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Very good.
And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback.
More sacks than touchdowns.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Delay of game.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 2nd down.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Purdy. This one caught by Kittle.
We got it. Kittle.
Now going to use the first of their timeouts.
They got nervous, I guess.
Stop it with a little over 30
And on the
seconds
play
to
clock,
go in the first
they're going to
half.
sack again. Now they caught a timeout. Now the confidence. Now they got the confidence. Trying to get a field goal.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Out of style.
Now Purdy.
Parsons.
He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. Now San Francisco will call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Purdy now to throw. That's caught by Jennings. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
17 seconds.
Here's 3rd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. How about this? They'll change it at the line. On 4th down, here's Purdy. Looking deep for Jennings. And he bats it away. Down incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Six seconds left.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And maybe a chance for a quick completion.
We're through the timeouts.
We'll see.
Fucking for Cooks. You know that. Halftime.
Incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant.
What a game this has been.
He had a half to the ages. Touchdown pass after touchdown
Last
pass.
here in the rain, it's still raining.
Touchdowns in just those first 2 quarters of play.
It's raining.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game
Cowboys
as we
are
welcome you
receiving
back
here.
for quarter number 3.
Yeah, this third quarter, second half. And we used to get the Cowboys in the league. Now Niners are in the league.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
From the 31, here's the 2nd down and 6. Throwing, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he's got it inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have retaken a third quarter lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead is up to 5. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, now how about this return? And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The 49ers offense and Brandon Ayuk getting set for this next possession. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Osa Odighizuwa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Purdy from the gun on third down.
Nobody open?
And he's going to go down again. Micah Parsons. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense. But you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Prescott now. Buying time. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. And Malik Collins able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
This is taken at the 15. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Steps away to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, Purdy. This is Jennings. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers 1st down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And the Niners are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. First and goal at the 1.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. McCaffrey, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Second down and goal. Purdy toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers have taken the lead here this third quarter.
And the 49ers are back in the lead.
We talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Actually, a former team, Mike McCarthy.
Purdy will throw for it.
That last week. Purdy.
Escaping the
Can't
get rid of it.
113, 112, 1 point game.
And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a
Make it a 3-point game.
Instead, it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too
No.
early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts
back
the
and
other
forth.
team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb ready to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Second and 7.
Now Prescott. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game. It's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. .43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. Oh, look downfield for Kill.
No, what a catch!
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Purdy throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers, he brings out this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Looking to throw. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Oh my God!
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect description right there. They kept him in the pocket.
More sacks than touchdowns,
containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure.
That's right. He's up there now. He's bringing up there with the sack. Look at catch. Oh my God.
Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers. Options for him to throw it downfield. Everything about
Cowboys back on the field.
Offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well.
They got it.
And he didn't get that done on that play.
And he's brought down.
You got it.
With the football, it's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Purdy.
That's mine.
He's got McCaffrey.
That's mine. The touchdown.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian
McCaffrey, 31 yards. And the Niners are able to extend their lead.
Nice play.
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what
They
got
did it
them this
again.
great
Hand it
field
off.
position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now Moody for the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Defenders had intercepted. And the return here will go to the Cowboys. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field.
First turnover in the game.
Yeah, the run crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused. And here, he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Purdy. Over the middle.
What? What? Bullshit. What? Get that ball. That's bullshit.
CD, remember, he had a touchdown earlier.
Ricochet, I'm gonna spin move, get this shit out. Bam, hit his head. Bam, he caught that. What?
Yeah, he bailed his team out with a stupid score right there. Multiple touchdowns in this game for him.
Another one for Christian McCaffrey again. Yep, he's on the cover. They was like, you know what? Let's get him the ball. What? What the hell just happened over there? Slap his ass again.
Point try now for Moody.
Slap ass. Chill out with all that. What just happened?
And the lead is up to 15 now.
That's crazy. 49ers got lucky. They're getting lucky. It's 127, 112. What the hell? That's crazy.
So following the
What the fuck just happened? So that count as a touchdown?
Moody back out to send it away.
This is crazy.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Crazy.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what